everyone, it's Megan Colors, and I seen this lovely book posted by another colorist in one of my coloring Facebook groups, and I just had to get it. I haven't seen many flip throughs for it, so today I'm going to flip through it with you and show you the lovely illustrations and pictures for you to color. First off, this book is very thick and it has a nice quality to it. It's matte on the back and the little fairies on the front are gloss. I can turn my brighter light on so you can see that. There we go. This book is by Margaret Tarrant. Hopefully I said that name correctly. Beautiful fairies to color and complete. And the first thing I noticed with this book is for $12, you're getting a really good deal because this is one of the few coloring books where you get to have a lovely introduction and then you get a painted copy on the side. So I noticed that it looks like these pictures are painted by the artist that drew them. So this is her original, and then they used a machine to create a drawing of it or got her drawing before she painted it, one or the other. Each picture has a name to it. Catch it if you can. The paper is not too thick. I would say it's thinner than some of your more popular like Kirby Roseanne's books. It is not paper thin like an Amazon published book. Kind of an in-between. I have not tested out any medias on it yet because there's no testing paper. I don't want to ruin a picture by testing something out that's not going to work, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. This one is one of my favorites, Autumn Dancer. Larkspur and Red Admiral. I feel like these pictures would look amazing in watercolor, so that's probably the first thing I'm going to try is using watercolor. But pencil, pen, I don't know, there's a downside. My only downside with this is if you use a media that goes through to the other side, you're going to be ruining your picture on the next side, your example picture. But other than that, I noticed there's a lot of fall themes, so I'm probably going to start kicking some of these pictures out for fall for my Instagram. Sorry, I had to go back to that. That sunset is just gorgeous. I'm not sure how I'm going to quite capture these to make them look like the picture if I don't use watercolors. They're absolutely beautiful. I've read a lot of positive reviews on this. A lot of people, because the lining and detail work is obviously very simple. This isn't a complicated or a mystery. There's no over details. It leaves a lot of empty space for you to add and embellish and detail it. So I read a few reviews by people that bought two of them, one for their children and one for themselves, which I think is fantastic because this could get your children into coloring. Man Overboard. That one looks like they're in water or maybe jumping. I see bubbles. There's bubbles, so they're in the water. This one's going to be one of the ones I color first as well. I love the ones with animals. I love the fall themes. If any of you that watch my videos follow Color with Claire, she has seasonal challenges with the crayon, the colored pencil she uses, like a limited set of them that you use. I would highly recommend this book for doing that coloring challenge because like I said, a lot of these are fall themed. So this fall you could use these as a way to use that limited color palette that Claire offers. Oh, another water one. Swim for Your Life. Looks like the duck is trying to eat them. They must be little fairies. Oh, I love the mice. Rose Petal Bedtime. It's a mama fairy putting her baby fairies to bed. This is a beautiful one too. I just love these. These paintings by this author, this artist, are just absolutely breathtaking. They're the kind of a Renaissance feeling to them almost, but a lighthearted, fun. Now here's a spring one. Here's one I could have done for the spring challenge if I would have had it. Claire's spring challenge. Cherry blossoms. She is definitely very talented. I want to get this video out. I want to see more people have a chance to add this book to their collection, because I feel like there's a lot to offer here. And like I said, having the painting on the side to give you an example of what to do really helps, because I'm the kind of person, I'm not very good at inventing my own color palette. It helps me to look up an example. Like if I'm coloring a butterfly, I'll Google a butterfly to see what I should do with those colors. So this is really going to help me out. Oh, it's Jack Frost. Mist. The winds. Every picture has a name to it. Every picture has an example, illustrated, colored version for you to use if you like as a reference. That would be a fun fall theme. The little pumpkin, I'm thinking like a Halloween theme. A moon one, sweet peas. These are just breathtaking. So you notice there's no extra or blanks of the same paper material for me to test out in media without ruining a page. So I'm a little afraid to start it, but I'm going to just go ahead here soon and try it. And then if you follow my Instagram, Megan Colors, please go over there. Check for updates for me to post extra pictures of when I start making progress in this. In the meantime, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps me reach my goals. I will put a link to this in my description. Please consider checking it out. I have nothing but positive to say about this. If I was going to make one recommendation, it would only be that the coloring page doesn't have the finished work on the other side, because I would hate for my mediums to bleed through, especially if I use pens. You're not going to be able to avoid it. At the same time, at least you're ruining this picture instead of a picture you're going to color. So if you put a piece of paper here, you have some ink bleed through, it's not going to ruin the picture you want to color. It's just going to get onto that reference picture. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with Making Colors.